Pelosi, voting in the United States is under assault. https://votesaveamerica.com/ Make sure you're registered, share it with your friends, and find out what else you can do before November gets here. This is a rare case of a true black and white issue, pun sadly unintended. The mail is either secure enough for voting or it isn't. Either everyone should have access to voting by mail, or no one should, period. If the mail isn't secure enough, then stop counting all those red senior and military votes because they might be fraudulent. If it is, then count the blue votes too and shut the fuck up. We should all be screaming this and making it a fight about a singular issue, equal access to voting for all Americans. Any limits they decide to apply must be equally applied to all people. Even if their legality is under debate, enforcement must remain equal. People should not have to choose between voting and preserving their good health and that of their families. In a normal world, a statement like this would have been met with a resounding "no shit, Sherlock." The fact that basic rights aren't even guaranteed anymore should lead everyone and their grandmothers to the polls in November. Mail-in ballots are very dangerous. There's tremendous fraud involved and tremendous illegality. Trump, who voted by mail himself earlier this year, told reporters on Wednesday. Also President Donald Trump said that if the United States switched to all-mail voting, you'd never have a Republican elected in this country again. The president is actively spreading disinformation. It's really fucked up. These fucking traitors are trying to deny us the right to vote. I think we're in a civil war that's just being fought differently. Thanks for the gold, friend. Although it's a sad state of affairs that we're discussing. Curious to hear people's opinions who do not agree that we should be able to vote by mail. Republicans have weaponized voting to such a great extent. Now, even talking about protecting the right to vote and ensuring it for all people is a liberal issue. No, voting is a universal issue. The fact that people even correlate it with one party shows how effectively Republicans have hijacked the conversation. They literally turned a fundamental right into a red vs blue thing. They should never hold power again. The wild thing is there is no credible way conservatives can deny this. They have no defense against this statement. They can't point to anything the Republican Party has done to make elections more secure or to make voting more accessible. They can only attempt to smear, attack, distract or try and change the subject. It's not an instance of political disagreement or differing approaches to get results. It's more plainly that Republicans literally want to make it harder for non-Republicans to vote. That's all it is. Before the classic "then why don't you do anything about it, Pelosi" comments come in, friendly reminder that it was literally the first things House Dems tried to do when seated after the 2018 midterms. https://en. Wikipedia.org/wiki/for_people_act_of_2019. They unfortunately can't actually get things done without the Senate. Vote in November, and bring as many friends as you can to fight against the dirty tactics you know Republicans will be using. /r/vote.dem. News from the 1970s. Cause shit is on life support now. It has been under assault for a long time, the villains are just gaining traction more quickly now. Under assault by Republicans. This is the best TLDR I could make, original, https://www. endnews.com/politics/congress/Pelosi voting United States under assault N1212236, reduced by 64%. I'm a bot. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi on Thursday said voting in the United States is under assault both from a systematic nationwide campaign of voter suppression and from the coronavirus and must be protected with vote-by-mail provisions. The California Democrats' comments come one day after President Donald Trump threatened to withhold federal funding from Michigan and Nevada over their pursuit of mass mail-in voting, calling their moves illegal. "We're giving people an option we want to be able to deliver on," Pelosi said, "but if Trump and the Republican-controlled Senate don't support the resources, then they have stood in the way of voting, which is in keeping with their voter suppression in general." Extended summary: http://np. Reddit. com/r/auditl/comments/go2xkl/pelosi_voting_the United_states_is_under/FAQ, http://np. Reddit. com/r/auditl/comments/31b9fm/FAQ_auditldr_bot/version 2. 024898884TL, DRS so far. Feedback, http://np. Reddit. com/message/compose, 2=%23 auditldr PMs and comments are monitored, constructive feedback is welcome. Top keywords, vote #1 Trump #2 Pelosi #3 House #4 People #5. The U.S. population is mostly liberal-leaning by the numbers. If every citizen voted, Republicans lose. If you level the playing field and get rid of the Electoral College, Republicans lose. If you get rid of gerrymandering, Republicans lose. It should be no surprise who is fighting to make it hard to vote. Guess whose base is also more likely to stay home to be safe? They know this and want to force in-person voting to stack the deck. Democracy itself is under assault. Trump told the American public that he doesn't understand that mail-in ballots are subject to signature verification. Who knows who's signing it? He doesn't understand how all mail-in elections, WA, or, CO, can possibly send out thousands of ballots, and then he implied that McSally lost in 2018 due to vote harvesting. I have friends in rural Kentucky who just had their entire street's mailboxes destroyed by one Trumpian lunatic who is clearly eating Donnie's shit whole cloth. These are farmers, by the way, who live in a fairly remote area and very fucking much so need, rely on, and as Americans deserve a postal service. But anyways, it's time for an entire government mulligan. Shit's cashed. Cool, now implement some form of ranked choice voting. Trump has been planting the seed to discredit the election should he lose, since the day he was elected. This is so scary. I am seeing how he will act if he loses the election. Is it any coincidence that USPS being simultaneously threatened to make mail exclusively privatized? I love how people are actually flying off the handle on the subject that's been around for a good while now. Going from an unbiased standpoint, what about the working person that has to work 2 jobs to make ends meet and doesn't have the time to go wait in a long line at a voting station, but would love to participate in the right to do so, regardless of candidate you may back? Address him only as impeached President Trump. The fact that voting isn't compulsory in the US is sickening. In Australia you get hit with a fine if you don't vote. Voting is not a privilege, it is a right. Begin edit. To everyone saying that voting isn't a right, please see the 19th Amendment of the United States Constitution, which states, "The right of citizens of the United States to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of sex." I've seen multiple arguments that your voting ability can be taken away, i.e. felons in some states, so it's not a right. However, I want to point that by that argument, you have no rights. The Second Amendment is therefore not a right because committing certain crimes can prevent someone from owning a firearm. You also don't have the right to your own life because the government can give you the death penalty. Arguably, the government can take just about anything with due process. End edit. We are all at home an extra amount of time due to COVID-19. Take some of that extra time and call/write/email your state politicians, including *governor, *state secretary of state, *state senators, *state representatives. Let them know that you want them to implement a mail-in ballot system in your state in order to have both a safe and fair election. Nobody should have to choose between their health, and possibly life, and their right to vote.